What you got planned this weekend, man? Bradley?
Yep, I'm here. When we start.
Okay. All right. I thought we'd have some pre-show banter.
Oh, well, I plan to pick up my daughter a little bit, take her around. We weren't able to go to like we wanted to go to like a Chuck E. Cheese like place over here, but we got tied up.
Okay.
But yep, it's her birthday.
Nice.
What's up, Brad?
What up, Ram?
Mike, do you know if we're gonna say who our guest is for next week?
I think we should.
You decided? You think we should?
Yeah, let's do it. No sense in making folks wait.
Jay.
What's up, Jay?
Feels like we've been gone longer than 1 week.
Yeah, it does, right? It's because our work ethic is so damn strong.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
Hello, the Marco. Welcome, man.
Hey.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Hopefully, everyone has been staying safe and having a great week. And hopefully, you guys are ready to hang out for the next 2 hours with us. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Bradley. How you doing? What's up, everyone?
I'm doing good. Hello, everyone.
Bear,
So, everyone, hey, Bear. How you doing? But just in case you guys are wondering why Danny's not with us, currently Danny has some things going on with work and life. So he may be gone for a little bit, but I'm pretty sure as soon as things clears up, he will be back with us. But until then, you'll be able to hang out with me and Mike and our guests. And later on tonight, you're going to hear about our guest that we have for our new project that's going to start this month. Mm-hmm. And it will be interesting, and our guests will be utterly amazing. So probably at the hour mark, we'll announce who our guest is. You cool with that, Mike?
Yep, 100%.
So pencils up, everyone.
All right. Oh, so just to let you guys know, we're doing a little something different today because we are only going to have one show before we have a guest on. We're just kind of doing what we're doing. So Bradley, you're going to continue working on your turtle. You see some renders up on there. Let's make that a big screen there. You see, Bradley has been doing some rendering on his turtle. He's trying to figure out which render engine to use. I think Octane or what was the other one? Toolbag?
So two bags on the left and Arnold's on the
Arnold.
right. I don't know which one I'm gonna do yet, but the
Yeah.
textures are just like a quick drop in, nothing crazy, just to see what things look like.
Yeah, so
I
tonight you
don't
said
know.
you're going to be doing some substance painting, right?
Substance, yes.
Hey, Mari Cat. And so,
What are you
yeah.
gonna work on?
So earlier today, I started kind of messing around with, I wanted to do just a tutorial, not a tutorial, but like a quick um, little thing with Thanos using ZBrush Core, right? So I have all of my students use ZBrush Core for CG Spectrum. And so I did a thing where I took the default head and just started kind of sculpting through it and, working on the details and all that good stuff. So I'm just going to continue recording and working on that. You can see I got a little more done on this. And that's it. Just chilling tonight.
If anyone have any questions on what we're doing, please make sure you send them in the chat, and I'll definitely get them and bring them over. Oh, thank you, Bear. Bear says hello, gents.
Hey, MJ Bear, thank you.
B says the boys are back.
Nice.
Hello, Simon. Good morning.
What time is it?
I'm drinking some coffee with you right now. So if it's early morning or late morning, you can still have some coffee. Don't go to sleep. Stay up.
There you go.
Strawberry King, what's up? Marco's still mastering everybody.
Well, listen.
Huge shout out to MJ, because MJ's been doing his thing on the social media. So thank you, MJ. Appreciate it.
Always Stylus League repping MJ. Thank you, man.
Aldo said, finally caught a live stream. I love the content, gents. Learning a lot. Awesome.
Nice.
You can hear the music, Mike?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. I am going to. So, what are your plans for this week?
This weekend?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think I'm going to probably play it kind of low. I don't. I had a lot of work this week, so I'll probably just chill, I think. Why does that look that way?
Today is my daughter's birthday. So,
Nice.
because I'm a spectacular dad, she didn't go to school today because it was her birthday, and also her teacher was out for today as well. So I'm like, stay home. Why not?
Yeah, that sounds like that was supposed to be.
Like it was destined to be. Your teacher's not there. You can hang out with daddy.
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't hang out with daddy. She played with her toys and opened up some of her gifts. I was an afterthought.
Nothing wrong with that.
Let's see. So, Mark has a question for you, Mike. Right now, that you're working on the face, what advice do you give to him to achieve realistic volumes? He says that his faces still look like they are rubbery, like a rubbery doll.
So I like to keep the lower subdivision levels, right? And this is actually still kind of high for me. I would usually keep it a couple lower than this. But you want to keep the lower sub-D level so that you can move things around and you don't get too much distortion. That's one thing. And I think just being patient with it, right? Like it's very easy to give up on something early, and you just got to be patient and just keep messing around with it until it falls in place. It'll eventually get there.
Jay says Mike's all busy with his Wacom webinar. Yeah, you have been doing those. Those were dope. I think I've managed to go into the last two. How many do you have with them?
Just two. So you caught them all.
Oh, cool.
you Pokemon them joints. Yeah. Just two. It was good, man. It's been a while since I've been with doing anything with Wacom, so that was nice.
I probably heard you talk about those other tablets and say we got to get Mike back into the fold.
Ixnay on the ablets tay.
I didn't say no names.
Yeah, okay.
Did I say a name? Did I say a name?
All right.
Other one.
It's weird. I'm so used to having my own custom UI that working outside of it feels very, very weird.
Marco said thank you. He'll keep practicing and practicing. What is everyone else working on? I know we've been gone a week. I'm very curious on what everyone else is working on. The music okay, Mike?
Yeah, it's a little low. I mean, it could be a little louder if you wanted to. You were so inclined.
Everybody else wants. I'm gonna follow the crowd.
As always.
Oh, as always. Last time I checked, I still think I'm not gonna say what I think, but I just know who's the best rapper alive. That's all.
I know. Okay, I forgot. Yeah, that's right. You are an out.
I don't go with the crowd.
You do not go with the crowd.
I do not go to the crowd. I am crowdless, man.
No. Crowd.
I do know one thing though. I'm officially. You've officially convinced me to not be a Kanye West fan ever again. It worked.
I didn't do. Why are you putting that on me, man? Well,
he did it. You just brought it to my attention.
I don't know what you're talking about. Let's change the subject quickly, please.
Okay. Okay, he's the greatest.
No, I don't know about all that. Just maybe we just talk about something else. How about that?
How about this? Aldo says, how do you liking ZBrush 21.7?
I like it. I need to really dig in, but you showed me a dope feature that, they went over and talked about, but I hadn't played with yet. And that was
the Just Last.
Yeah, man, that's fresh. That's fresh. That's very nice.
So a lot of reviews are coming in for some movies. Has anyone seen Shang? What's the name of the Marvel movie that came out?
Shang-Chi, the Ten Rings.
Shang-Chi? Ten Rings. Yay, nay, everyone. Have you guys seen it? I can wake up like early enough. I'll take the family and we'll go see it. But we got to be like the first ones there.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy because I was telling my buddy, like I live right next to an AMC, and when I say right next to an AMC, I mean it is two lights over, and it's one of those things where um, I could have seen that movie probably early before anybody got in there, and I'm just not trying to be up in the theater, man. Especially for something like maybe I would do it for the next Matrix, or like an end game or something like that. But I was like, nah, I'm good. Okay.
Let's see. Marco says for now he's focused on learning anatomy before doing any complex projects. Harry says not yet, but it bombed, right? I don't know if it bombed. I have to see.
Yeah, I think it's a little early to call. Didn't it just come out like today? They probably need the weekend to tell whether that happened.
Although has a question, Mike, when you sculpt the texture parts for in the costumes, do you have to sculpt them deeper in the model for them to show up in the print? Having a rough time with that part.
Yeah, absolutely. And in fact, we're going to go over that. In fact, Bradley, I mean, I don't know. Either one of us can go over it. But what I was going to say is we should show that tonight. I know Bradley just did it for his shell in ZBrush, and so it's great because you can, like, I'm sculpting all the details on the face here, right? Say I want to print this, and for whatever reason they're not deep enough. What I could do is just run those back, and you can make it as deep as you want, or take some of the depth out. Like maybe I figure out later on that the forehead is too deep. I can go and run that in reverse. So it's pretty sweet. You don't have to go over your stuff multiple times. Hardcat says Shang-Chi got 92% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's a lot of
Thank
tomatoes.
you, Mario Cat. That's a lot of tomatoes. That's pretty positive, actually.
Yeah. So our friend of the show and friend in real life and fake internet friend from Mike Thompson, Tony Gore, that's an inside story. Only Tony knows that story. He saw it today and said he went bananas for it, right? But I was telling Bradley earlier, just so you know, Tony Gore loves everything, but I don't know, maybe he's right on this one. Could be right. I'll know when it's on my TV.
Marco says, have you done work for miniatures?
No, never miniatures.
Marco, a good connect that you can link up with and ask questions in the Discord. We have a printing section, and I know MJ does a lot of printing and miniatures and stuff like that. So that'll be a good person to ask questions for too. MJ's all on the prints.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got a few printers in there. If anybody's wondering, this started off as the demo head, the Ryan Kingsland demo head. Let's see, where's Photoshop? So what I'm going to be doing is posting a YouTube video when this whole thing is done of the process, just like a speed deal. Oh, I can't hear anything. What did I do? Hey, Bradley, say something. Uh-oh. Mm-hmm. Bradley, you still there? Okay, I think Brad is, yep, we lost him. All right, hold tight, everyone. I told him that substance painting, he was being greedy. Let's see. Hey, Mike, I'm going to use Substance Painter in the live stream tonight. That's not a recipe for disaster. Come on, dude. Okay, he'll be back. It's raining down here in Florida, so you may have lost him. Yeah, I hope not. That would be terrible. And also, there's no music anymore. I'm all by myself, which is horrible. This is a nightmare scenario, you guys. I'm just going to work through it. Let me know. Oh my God. Let's see. Don't worry, we can't wait. It's still day. All right, cool. It's just the mic show. Finally, my plan has come to fruition. Only Brad was controlling this thing where it makes it big on the screen. How do we do that? Oh, hide. All right. My plans have it's all me, baby. Which is what I didn't want. Yo, it would be really messed up if he did lose internet. That'd be terrible. And then there was one. Exactly. Oh, here he comes. He's back. Kind of. All right. You got audio there, buddy?
I do. I'm back. Sorry about that.
All right. That was scary, man. Don't do that again.
No, I'm trying not to. And before you said, I'm working on the music.
Nice.
I'll get the internet man out here like ASAP.
Now, did that have anything to do with the fact that you were in substance?
No, my internet dropped. I think the biggest problem is because I think it's this Ethernet cable I ran outside into my office. But the other issue could be that I need to reset my router completely. So then there's that.
When's the last time you did it?
I did a normal reset a while ago, but I mean, like, I'd probably need to like wipe it and rebuild everything.
Oh, that's right. You bought your leave it to you to not have the standard, internet provider router. You got to have like the one that do all this stuff.
If they provide it to me, that means they own me.
Is that what that means? I didn't know
what that means.
Oh, I didn't know how it works. Okay, fair enough.
What that means? All right, we got this going. All right, cool. The music should be back, right?
Yes.
Strawberry, it's always Mike's show.
I don't know about all that.
Bear says, and then there's one. Does that mean that, like, you're the last Highlander? Is that what that means? I hear they're supposed to reboot. They're supposed to rebooting that movie.
I think I've had enough. I don't
you mean you had enough? It hasn't been back in years.
Exactly. It's been gone exactly long enough. I don't need any more Highlander.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Oh, good. All right. Jay, my buddy Jay just reminded me what's good tonight. So now I have one.
Oh, cool.
Good looking Jay Morales. Time to get back to Skull.
It's kind of funny. MJ says this week's episode is now Mike drops without Bradley.
No, right. Now it's just Mike drops everybody, and he's
everybody gets dropped.
Yeah,
everybody gets dropped. But when I do Substance Painter, I like to do as much as I can procedurally before I start to actually paint.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. MJ says, speaking of Rick and Morty, did you guys see the live action Rick and Morty promo with Christopher Lloyd? I think you sent me a link to that and click on it.
So can I just say that MJ sucks because that was what's good. Thanks, MJ. Yeah, no, I saw it. It was dope. All right, now I don't have what's good again. Thanks, MJ. Thanks, man.
MJ's always coming in the club, for better or for worse.
I think we need to add him to the meetings before the show now.
What's up, IR?
What is up? If you haven't, check out IR's
Yeah, check his stuff, man.
Captain America Zombie. He sculpted it. It broke the internet. Uncle Jesse took notice and printed it out and painted it. So, yeah, check that out.
Thank you, IR. IR said these are looking good.
Thanks, man.
Definitely like yours.
What's not to like? It's Thanos,
Getting
dude.
faster and faster, Mike. Mike, you're getting faster and faster. Like real talk.
Well, thanks, man. You know, it's weird because I was waiting on an approval and I was in between classes today. And I don't know why. Oh, I know why. So Bradley and I both started watching. We did like a little watch party and watched Avengers. And then he had to go leave and do some family stuff. And I was stuck here. So I ended up watching Infinity War and then Endgame. So I had like an entire day of Avengers. And so I was like, hey, you know what? I want to do a Thanos too. Everybody else is done.
I wanted to be here for that. You weren't supposed to keep watching.
I know. I didn't think you were coming back, dude.
I always come back.
Well, look, I will watch it again.
Awesome. That's all I want to hear. Cool.
Yeah, we'll watch it.
Don't fall asleep now.
Well, no, because we're going to watch a scary movie first. We'll watch a scary movie first, and then we'll watch. Yeah, you know how we do.
No, that's not how we do. We never do that.
We're doing that from now on. We're going to get our friend from the other day that said that he could hang out and do some scary movies. Some little homework scary movies. Yeah, exactly.
That's oh no, Mike.
You made a lot of progress on that turtle, man. I think you probably have surpassed both Danny and I on how much you got done.
You guys didn't love it like I did.
This is true. It's unhealthy.
Like your love for it wasn't right.
Yeah, we're gonna introduce you to somebody about that. So, truth be told, I like the last couple of Turtle movies, and I'm surprised they don't have another one that's dropping anytime soon.
I think the issue I don't know how it did in the box office, but I know that they didn't make a lot on the merchandising on it.
You said they did not?
They did not, no.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to try not to talk for a few seconds because I have to see what this looks like. And I read for a second.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yep. I don't know. We got to figure out. I need to figure out a way how I can we can do application that renders and we can still have a conversation.
You can't. I think that's the point. You can't. I don't know how people do streams where they are rendering. Like I don't know how Keyshot does it. Like, how are they doing that?
Think about probably switching my audio stuff and the video stuff to my M1 Mac, and then only capture the screen and stuff here, kind of mix it all over together. That's probably the best way to do it.
You mean this paperweight?
Yeah, your paperweight. That is the most expensive paperweight.
My stand.
Mike has the world's most expensive paperweight.
It's a stand. It's a stand for my guy.
Do you know? And this is a crazy fact, Mike. If you put a power cable in it and an HDMI cable, it turns into a computer.
What? You mean this thing that I haven't taken the cardboard off of yet? This thing?
Mike, you've had that for almost 2.5 months, maybe longer.
They don't need to know that.
They don't know that?
No.
Okay. Could I borrow it?
No, I'm gonna use it one of these days.
If I stack it on top of mine, I have my little fake plant sitting on top of mine to give it a little bit more class.
Oh yeah.
That's my first Apple computer in a long time. I even had my pinky up when I put my little plant on top of it.
Nice. Yeah, so I only used to be an Apple guy. I did not mess with PC at all until 6 years ago. And then I built my own PC. And saw how much money I saved and have been doing it ever since, just messing with PCs. But I do still like Macintosh. And from what I understand, this thing is fast as hell. So I can't wait to use it for video editing. It's the primary use, I think, of this.
Marco says that he liked the new movie Turtles. The only thing that he did not like very much was the design of Shredder.
Agreed.
I can't remember what Shredder looked like.
He's a tough one, man. I mean, he's basically just a bunch of knives kind of taped together, right? So,
dude, I just found out that Uncle Phil was the voice of Shredder when I was a kid. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. I still didn't know that.
Now when you go back and listen to his voice, you're like, ah.
When he's throwing Jazzy Jeff out.
Yeah. Simon said you need to set core limits in the render, so there's still some free room in the stream. But can you do that for GPU rendering? I don't think I can do that for GPU. I think a lot of our I know OBS is using a graphics card. IR says they mostly have a computer dedicated to streaming and another computer that does the work. And I'm thinking probably the case.
So we could use the Mac for that, right? Okay.
I think what I need to do to make life a little easier is probably get a USB hub switch for my mic, so I can switch it from my computer to the Mac whenever I want it. That's ingenious. I think I'm going to do that. That's the only reason why I haven't switched to it for capturing my voice.
Wait. Say again what you're going to do?
I'm going to get a USB hub for my Yeti mic. So when I want my mic on my computer, I can press the hub and switch the channels from my Mac to my computer.
Wait, but the microphone isn't the issue. It's rendering, right? So what do you?
No, but I sometimes when I render, I'm going to put everything on my computer. But when I don't want to use my Mac to capture my audio, I'll just use my computer.
I see.
Marco says in Blender, if you render with CPU, you can continue working without problems because it does not use resources in the video card. You can probably see what this looks like. Whoa, MJ, I didn't know that. He's like, he was also the voice of Rhodey in the 90s Iron Man cartoon.
I didn't even know there was a 90s Iron Man cartoon.
What?
What's that?
Like that's like his biggest nemesis today was the Mandarin, the 90s.
Oh, I didn't like that. That's why. I didn't like that. I know the one you're talking about.
Didn't like the theme song. He kept saying he was Iron Man the whole time while hammering.
Okay. Seems appropriate.
Oh, do you know what was also good news today? Mike, I know it's not what's good, but there's some good news.
What's that?
I believe you released all your artwork to your pre-orders.
Oh, that is good news. Yes. All of the pre-order people should have their Anti-Venom artwork now. Their wallpapers. Thanks to you for helping me with that, my friend.
Officially, I did it for myself.
Okay. Well, spoiler alert, I could have just given it to you, but okay.
Oh, I did it for everyone else. All right. Do everything for everybody else, you know? That's what I do. I have a big heart.
You do have a massive heart.
IR says that he thinks Macs are good machines, but they're limited on what they can do for the price. Do you know what my other paperweight is?
What's that?
I'm trying not to make it a paperweight. My M1 iPad, like.
Oh, the one that the one you can draw on, the Pro.
Yeah.
Oh, you can just send that over here, bro. I'll use it for you.
I've been using it mostly for like rendering, like creating my my peer ref images. Like when I'm sitting on the couch and I want to find reference for the next project, I've been like using it to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, also thank you for everyone for coming back and hang out with us. I know we've been gone for a week. But please continue to like and subscribe on the channel. And in a few minutes, you're going to hear who our guest is for the next upcoming project. We won't release what the project is, but we will tell you who will be joining us. You know, Mike, it might be very soon to start releasing monthly challenges in the Discord.
I think that's a good idea. Yeah.
So believe it or not, we've reached about 80 people in our Discord and growing.
Nice.
That's enough people. I think that's enough people to manage a challenge.
Agreed. Whoa.
Is the music still okay?
Yeah, no, you.
So, Mike, what? Because this is actually, to be honest with you, my first time actually looking at ZBrush Core. So what's what's in it? What is included in it and what's not? Let's see.
So it has a lot of the features, right? It's just the things that I've run into that I wish weren't the way that they are is we do paint overs for the class, right? So what I have people do is do a sculpt and kind of get it the way they want, and then I would export this thing as a document, like as a PSD, and then paint over it. That's the way that I normally do things in ZBrush proper, right? So if I go to document and I hit export, the only option I have is JPEG. Lying.
Crazy.
Nope, I'm lying. You can have a PSD. You just can't change the size. So the size of this, yeah, that's where we run into issues. So the size of this is pretty small, but I could take this whole thing now and let's do a render real quick. Try to do a render. So render. Okay. And then if I go to document, export, test, save this as a PSD, and say save. And let's, oh man, I never resumed the recorder. Crap, all that work I did. All right, so if I go over to Photoshop and I open that, where did I save it? Export test, okay, so open it up. Right, so now this is full size right here, right, which is only,
Okay.
So if we're looking at pixels, I mean, it's an okay size, but still, like, I mean, for what I want to do, I would probably want this to be considerably larger.
Okay.
You know what? My students must be doing it wrong because this is not that bad, actually, now that I look at it.
No, yeah, I'm looking at the res. It's not bad at all.
Okay, so they must be saving as JPEGs. All right. You know what? I learned something tonight. Okay, good. All right, so I'll tell them that that's not the case. Save as a PSD. Yeah, this is not bad, actually. All right, never mind. Yeah, so it has features. It has stripped down features, right? So like for the brushes,
okay.
These are all the brushes you get. Now the only thing is, like, I don't use a lot of brushes, but the ones I want, when I want them and they're not there, like curved tubes are gone, curved tube straps are gone. So doing something like making hoses is kind of a pain. It can be done. It has full Sculptors Pro. It has Dynamesh, so you can Dynamesh stuff. And
it has like more than like the fact you're able to like get that sculpt out and have a base mesh to start off with. That's actually pretty good. Is Sculptors Pro is ZBrush Core, is that free?
No, it's not free. Core Mini, I believe, is free, which is an even more kind of nerfed down version than this. But for this one, you can get it for a monthly subscription. So that's what the students do. And I think, I want to say it's like $10 a month or something like that. I think. Cool. Yeah. But
at least that's good enough to get someone into it, right?
Yeah, man. I mean, that's like, so the whole reason I'm doing this video is I want to show people that you can do a full sculpt in Core, you know? So yeah, the extract features are great, you know? You know what I miss that I use a lot in ZBrush is Z Remesher. Like that's my joint. All right, so maybe I'll record this time. So, oh, you know what? It's going to be low res. I was going to say, even though I didn't record what I was doing, I can go back and get it from this video. Think about that, apples.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you for the thumbs up.
Marcat.
I didn't see. Has everyone else have you guys been off for a week? What have you guys been working on? What projects? Anything new? I know I'm going to spend next week learning and getting into some Unreal Engine 5. I'm going to use this. Actually, I'm going to 3D print and use this to learn Unreal next week. So you'll be some king in my future, Mike.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff. Some more reference. Oh, NJ has a question.
Yep, I'm about to get it in right now. So, Hey Mike, can you tell me which Daniel Belt video has the panel loop technique for superhero costumes, or would you mind demonstrating the technique?
So I can't do the technique in core, but he has it in his tennis shoe video. So he has a video where he makes a pair of shoes, and I believe it's for Wacom. So if you do a Google search for on YouTube, let's see, I'll just get the link. So YouTube.
There's a Wacom one.
Yeah, is that for the shoe? I don't know why mine is moving crazy slow. This is crazy. Yeah, so it's this one with the shoe here. And I'll copy the link. Let's see.
Okay, I just got it. You got it, or let me do it? Yeah, I got it.
Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, you're fast with time. Yeah, so watch that. The only thing is you're going to have to set up subtitles for it, and it does some terrible translation. Like, it just makes up words, but just look at what he's doing. And if that doesn't work...
Thank you, MJ, for grabbing that question.
Yeah, yeah. And if you want to see me do a poor man's version of it, you can watch my Cyclops video for Pixelogic. I think the first one has it.
Marco, that's right. That's what it's called. Dune will be out soon. I think that's our next HBO Max movie, Mike. It comes out October 22nd. Now, Dune is they made a movie about that once before, right?
This will be the third one, I think. There was the original.
Third?
Yeah, there was original, then there was a remake. The original had Sting in it. Then there was a remake that was like I want to say a sci-fi channel series, I think. If I'm wrong, let me know, you guys. And then this is going to be the new version.
You know, I don't get beat up or anything, but I don't know much about Dune. Is that like Star Wars? What is Dune?
I wasn't a giant fan of it, but I'm hoping that this is going to change my mind. It's basically they're on a planet where there's it's a big desert, and there's these sandworms, and they're fighting over this thing called spice, which is like it gives you superpowers, kind of. And there's really not a lot of water, so they have like these suits that have tubes that go in their nose to help them drink water. I don't know why it goes in their nose, not their mouth. I think I got that right. But yeah, that's kind of it. Um, it's based off of like an epic book series, but I don't think the movie's I don't think they got them right. All right. Okay, let's try this again.
Marco says that he was introduced to ZBrush through an interview with Daniel Bell, and then he's been learning from Mike, IR, Spicer, Michael, Pablo, Ralph, and etc. It's a good list. It's a good list.
Yeah, man. It almost sounded like you were doing New Edition there for a second. It's an old callback for old people. Yeah.
I just don't know how Pablo does it, man. That man don't sleep.
No, he doesn't. He's constantly doing it, man.
Like he is not sleeping.
Mm-mm. Not even a little bit. And his stuff is great, man. Like I got his brushes, his Geiger brushes, and I was using those for the skin texturing on my Venom. And I love them, man. They're really, really good. Really good. Oh, definition. There you go. Yeah, so like in deformation, I don't have polish by features, polish by groups, which is
Okay.
a bit of a bummer. But I have just like regular polish here.
Oh, Mike, we'll do our what's good. Did MJ really take your what's good? Did you have another what's good?
No, he stole the like straight up just took my
Jeez.
what's good. No.
Jeez.
No.
Jeez, MJ.
Former friend of the show, MJ. Thanks, guys.
So my what's good, like so I'm always in a hunt to because I work on a Cintiq that's in front of me. Sometimes I use my keyboard that's up here, and I have a keyboard down here, but I like to like bring my Cintiq closer to me. and I like buttons, so I thought I would take a try of the tour box. Oh, helps if my camera didn't freeze. So I'm trying this. I saw an interview by Lucid Pixel, and he did it on the tour box. So I'm trying. All the buttons are mechanical buttons, and they have really cool software that comes with it, actually, that I do like. And it seems like every time I unplug my thing, it comes back. I was pulling up their tour box. The software is pretty dope. You can pretty much shortcut anything on here.
Now the only thing about that is, how are you going to remember what does what?
So they have a UI interface that shows up where it will show up in a small on the screen that you're working on the software of what your shortcuts are, until you start to like really get to memorize. Like, you see how all these keys are showing up here? They create a little small UI menu that shows up in the corner of your application of what's what.
Okay.
So it's really dope.
All right.
It's actually more interactive and more intuitive than the Wacom. I used to use the Wacom remote, but I can't like hold this thing, and I don't like putting all my finger grease on my Cintiq. So there, that's my what's good, my tour box.
Nice. All right. Well, my what's good was going to be, if you haven't seen it yet, there is a live action Rick and Morty, just like a little sizzle reel, and it's and they actually got what's the actor's name from Back to the Future? Doc Brown, Christopher Lloyd. They got Christopher Lloyd to be Rick, and I don't know who the kid is that's playing Morty, but the thing of it is, it's interesting because if you are a Rick and Morty fan, you know that's completely full circle, because Rick was based off of Christopher Lloyd for the short that that they kind of had before Rick and Morty was a thing. So that's pretty dope, I think. It's only a few seconds long, but it looks really cool.
Are they like campaigning to make it into like a full thing, or?
No, I think it's just like you know how there's all these alternate dimensions or whatever. I mean, there's apparently the live action dimension that you know, Christopher Lloyd is actually, he's Rick. Would have been crazy if they got Michael J. Fox to be Morty. I guess he's a little old for that, but you know.
Does he know? He can do
it. You can play that young, you think? He is a great actor.
Hey, CG could do anything.
Yeah, this is true. Oh man. So now, if I were in ZBrush full, I wouldn't have to do this. What I'm trying to do here is I want to delete the, I just want this piece, right? Like normally I would just use this Z modeler and just get the outside shell and make this whole thing. Like I just select the red part, come on, like that. And then I would just, you know, Z model it out, give it some thickness and be good to go. But I am not, and they don't have Z modeler in here. I wonder what would happen. Let me see something. I wonder what would happen if I just closed holes and then pushed it through the mesh. I'm gonna try that. The other thing is I accidentally changed the layout, and you can't just bring it back to the original layout. Which kind of sucks. Is this it? I don't know. Oh crap. No. Yeah, there you go. Close this. That's not gonna work. Yeah, that's kind of weak.
Dark Knight, hey man, finally awoke at 7 a.m. to talk to you guys. Amazing stuff. Keep on doing it, Stylus. Welcome, Dark Knight.
Thanks, man.
Thank you for being awake, you know? I have a sip of my coffee to go with your coffee right now.
Oh, jeez.
I told you how much I love Substance Painter.
I'm gonna say a lot. Okay, so I kind of just brute forced this thing, right? I got what I wanted here, and then I could just Dynamesh this if I wanted to. But there you go. Got a fake shell here. All right.
Not a lot of students get an opportunity to see all the work that their teachers put into making sure that they have everything they need or know how to do things. So I'm pretty sure they'll appreciate it, Mike.
Better. No, this is fun. It also is going to make my life a lot easier when I'm trying to explain to them in the next class. I'll know exactly what the limitations are and how to kind of get around them.
Marcos, is there a scholarship for students without resources? So I think he might be referring to the college that you're teaching at.
I don't know about a scholarship, but what I would do is just go to the site. It's an online school, and actually have students all over the world. But it's called CG Spectrum, and look under there. You know, maybe there's a financial aid section where you can get some help.
Says so. Bradley is the last turtle standing. Yep, and the last turtle standing. Once Pav is done with all the ZBrush stuff, I know he's gonna put his turtle up.
Mm-hmm.
I should be done with the substance stuff, if not on Sunday and Monday. Contract piece I need to finish. Mike, you want to say who our guest is for next week?
Yeah, man. All right. So, as you guys know, we have a lot of access to some really big names in the industry, so kind of reached out and asked our good friend Eric Sosa if he would like to be a guest on the show, and he was super into the idea. So starting next week, we're going to have Eric Sosa for 3 weeks, and we're super thrilled to have him. I know that I personally am a giant fan of Eric's work. Before I really knew what I was doing with ZBrush, I was, getting his statues from Sideshow, and so I've always just been a fan of his. And over the years, I kind of got to speak to him, on the phone, and he's just a really, really good dude, like a great guy. So, we're really happy about him. Starting next week, guys.
And as you guys know, our Eric gets to pick our project, so we'll have a better idea of what that's going to be like next week, and we'll post it up. But hopefully, maybe you guys can guess. Might be wondering. Who knows?
Hmm? Well, how do they guess?
Well, they can. They follow Eric. They can guess. They'll have a whole week to think about it.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah, sure. You are
Iris says, "Oh yeah, that's going to be exciting to see him on." Yeah.
Yeah. And spoiler alert, if you guys don't know, if you're a fan of, aside from all the Street Fighter stuff he's done and the superhero stuff he's done and everything, if you've watched What If, just know that Eric was heavily involved in the characters on the series of What If. So you can talk to him about that. I know that Bradley and I both geeked out about that aspect. So now feel free to join us on that.
He was really cool. That was the first time I had a conversation with him. He's a real down to earth guy. So you guys are going to enjoy having him on to be able to ask some questions.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you haven't had the opportunity to talk to Eric and ask questions, please be ready, and he will be on, and we'll be able to talk to him. Marco says maybe another Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's also cool about Eric? Like the way he keeps imagining and doing, like when he does Wolverine. Like I've never seen someone take so many different cool takes on a character before.
Yeah,
But he does like so much more than that too.
Yeah.
I remember when I spoke with him, he was like, "I'm the Wolverine guy." Like I didn't know that much about Eric. He's like, "I'm the Wolverine guy." I'm like, "The Wolverine guy." And then I looked up his stuff. I'm like, "This cat has more Wolverines than anything." Like, how can I can't imagine doing a character. So, but he loves it. Like I spoke to him, and he loves the work that he's doing, and he definitely loves Wolverine.
Yeah, no, he's a beast. It's funny, yeah. Eric was doing Wolverine like I was painting Jay-Z back in the day. Tons of Wolverines. Now, I tell you what would come in handy right now, but I don't have it, is those new slice brushes and ZBrush, the Dot 7 upgrade. Because I don't think I even have... Yeah, this doesn't have like slice curve or the trim dynamic or any of that. But what I could do... Oh, no, it does have trim dynamic. What I can do is I can use the H polish and trim dynamic to get what I want. Oops, not
Jeez. That's going by pretty fast.
What happened?
Night's going by pretty fast.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, this is good to have like these little kind of reset sessions where we don't necessarily work on a whole project. We can just kind of go back and do whatever we want to do, either, you know, do something new or pick up something old and keep going. I like that.
Unfortunately, we won't have another one of these until the new year. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, that just means we have a lot of guests. All right. That's not a bad thing.
Not a bad thing.
Your microphone is kind of doing crazy things, but are you rendering something?
Yeah, because I was moving everything, but no, I wasn't talking clearly in the mic. Gotta introduce a little bit more reds and my turtle. Soon I'm a game I've been looking forward to playing, about to come out soon. It's a Tales game, RPG game, Tales of Arise.
You said you're looking forward to that?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And I know you don't game on your very expensive system, but every chance, if I can, I'm gonna take a break and shoot something or play an RPG.
I hear that. I definitely have stuff that I need to play. I got a lot of stuff from the Epic Game Store that I want to kind of dig into.
MJ says, anyone going to be in the Discord hang out after the show? I think I might hang out for a little bit after the show.
I have to do something, so I can't tonight, but maybe next week. All right. So definitely easier to do this in the full version of ZBrush, but you can kind of finagle
the panels.
Yeah.
Is that like an extract and then you're pushing down?
I made a mask and I'm kind of pushing down and then I'm pulling it over into the the other part to sharpen it up a little bit. So I'm just realizing it wasn't even close to where it's supposed to be in the front. Oh well, whatever. That'll be perfect.
Does it?
Only it does. Shit.
Does it?
It does. It does have to be perfect. All All right, you know what? It doesn't. Bradley.
People always say that getting ZBrush that ZBrush has like some really funky controls. I think
Has
Substance
what now?
Painter has funky, like how ZBrush has funky controls when they start getting into it. I think Substance Painter probably has like the funkiest controls.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Like I know Substance Painter is dope. Like I know that, but for some reason, like I just enjoy poly painting more. Um, I think maybe I just got to do more of it. Oh, jeez. You just gave up on Rick and Morty, didn't you, dude?
I didn't give up on Rick and Morty. Okay, I kind of gave up on Rick and Morty.
Yeah, what's that all about? All right, so listen, you got a Sophie's choice, dude. The easy one. You can
Okay,
either watch more Rick and Morty's, or we can start watching scary stuff.
Rick and Morty.
All right,
All day.
all right. So next week, I know what we're doing.
MJ says ZBrush has some powerful texture and rendering features if you put the time and effort into it. Not everything needs a fancy rendering engine.
Sure.
IR says that he loves poly painting and bring it over to render in Keyshot. It's really easy, so why not?
Yeah, that's what I do.
The Keyshot is a fancy renderer too.
To me, it's more plug and play. Very easy.
It's like using Iray.
Yeah. I have a better time with Keyshot.
IR says Keyshot 10 is amazing.
Wait a minute. Please go on. Why is it so great? I think I have 10, but I don't know what's different between 10 and 9.
Like I think I did key shot with the bridge a while ago. I know I still have the bridge, but I haven't updated key shot since it did like I think like maybe 8 or 9 or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I did pay for the newer one, but I think I pretty much did that because I wanted to be able to take advantage of the GPU rendering, and it was kind of sketchy in 9 for me. Mm. Oh, yeah. That's weird.
Marco says, "What's your favorite? What's our favorite Marvel villain?
For what now?
Your favorite Marvel villain?"
Oh, villain. Oh man. You know what? That's a great question. I don't know. I don't know what my favorite villain is. You?
No, I don't think I have a favorite. I never actually invested in the villains.
That's crazy. Me either. Huh. We just stumped the. I wish we had a gift for Mark. Straight up stumped us.
You know, I do have appreciation for the villains that Marvel makes interesting. I thought they did a good job of making or reinventing Mysterio, and also the first Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland. Who's that? Was that Hawk or whatever that guy's name was?
Vulture. Yeah.
What's the name of that villain?
No, the Vulture.
Vulture? Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Keaton. Yeah, no, that was good. Good. I love the way they kind of treat the character, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do with the Fantastic Four. You know.
I was telling their friend like Marvel is like so dominant, like their B squad is X-Men, which is crazy.
Watch your mouth.
They are like, but not a lot of franchise can say like their second like tier line of characters are as high as X-Men.
Yeah.
Strawberry King said he really liked Hela in Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, how about that? I mean,
Yeah.
first of all, Thor Ragnarok was a way better movie than it had any rights being. That movie was dope. Um, and yeah, what they did with Hela was fantastic. If you are a Taika Waititi fan and you're not watching it already on FX, I think he has a show called Reservation Dogs, which is fantastic. It's very dope. It's on a Native American reservation, and it's kind of like Atlanta. It does for Native American cats what indigenous cats what Atlanta does for black folks. I think it's a really good show. Bradley, have you seen that yet? Brad, did you freeze again?
I had to stop my graphics card. No, I haven't seen it yet.
All right.
I've not seen it yet.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm using a fancy renderer.
Mm-hmm. So this was definitely.
MJ says that he's been been exploring using some basic materials and playing with lighting to get some cool renders. Is that out of Keyshot or is that ZBrush, MJ? And MJ says Goro the God Butcher is going to be epic in Thor 4. I don't even know who that is.
Christian Bale. So I'm not super familiar with the character. Only what I've kind of been reading since the movie was announced. But I did see like a set photo of him just in a robe or whatever, looking like a Sith walking around in the heat. So I'm looking forward to that, actually. Oh, you know what was fresh, man? So they announced for Wakanda Forever, they announced Riri Williams is going to be in it. They're going to kind of premiere her in there. If you don't know who Riri is, she kind of takes over for Iron Man. And it's this really like super intelligent teenage black girl. And she builds her own Iron Man costume. It's called like Iron Heart or whatever what she goes by. But they cast the actress. I don't know what her name is, but they had set photos of her walking around. So I'm excited to see what they do with her. Actually,
I know someone recently had to go to the hospital that got injured on Black Panther.
Wow, like how? Do you know?
TT Wright injured doing a stunt on Black Panther 2.
Is that Shuri?
I believe yes. Yes, Shuri. And to the question before, MJ says that he's going to do ZBrush basic materials instead of matte caps.
Oh yeah, man, I don't mess with matte caps all that much.
IR says that he don't think he has a favorite villain, but his favorite anti-hero is Deadpool.
Yeah, Deadpool is cool. Looking forward to seeing how they fold him into the MCU. That'll be dope. I'm telling you, I'm excited about all these characters, like the mutants and everything. I can't wait to see how they bring them into the Feige-verse. You know?
Oh, cool. Thanks for the information. MJ was telling us who God Butcher is.
Mhm.
Christian Bale is playing him.
Yeah. So I'd love to cheat and go into the full version of ZBrush for this hard surface stuff, but I'm not gonna.
I commend you for resisting it.
I know, right? Especially with the new features. I'm like, this would be like done in 2 seconds if I was messing around in there.
Art Lord says, I don't have a favorite, but one of the ones that comes to mind is Sephiroth.
I don't know who that is.
That is.
Oh, Sephiroth. No, what is that? Who do they fight? I don't even know who that is.
And I started watching Titans with my wife, so I can't get into season 3 because I've been. She wants to watch it with me. So,
what do you want now?
Well, we just finished season 1, and we're going into season 2. I'm all caught up. I just have to start. I watched the first episodes of season 3, but she stopped me because she wanted to watch it with me.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for reminding me. I forgot.
Have you been able to watch any of it?
I'm all caught up. I'm waiting for the next week's, or I guess this week's episode.
Oh, Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII, arguably the best game in the series.
All right, that's kind of. I thought you were talking about that, but I thought you were. It's like, is that a Marvel dude that I don't know about?
Now, MJ, like, are we talking like Red Wedding, Game of Thrones, or MJ says Titans has been epic this season. It gets real Game of Thrones in season 3. Like, are we talking Red Wedding Game of Thrones, or
It's good. I like Titans. I was surprised how much I enjoyed it after I watched the first season.
Did they ever did they cancel that DC streaming service?
Yeah.
Or is it all oh, they did?
They did. So now half the stuff is on CW. You can still watch Swamp Thing, I think, on CW, and Titans is on HBO Max. Like, it's all over the place, man. It's a mess. I know if I had paid for the DC streaming service, I'd be real upset.
MJ says the DC streaming service just became HBO Max. So are there any, is Doom Patrols, like if they're doing new seasons for that, or is Titans the only one that rolled over?
No, they're doing a new season, Doom Patrol. It's coming back. Did you like it?
I watched like a couple episodes of Doom Patrol. I couldn't get into it.
Yeah, I thought it was going to get better than it did when Cyborg came on, and I wasn't really feeling it. It got crazy, man.
He says it is getting crazy.
Sold a couple more Anti-Venoms this week.
Oh, cool. That was a great tutorial. Have you been thinking about what your next one's going to be, or too soon to?
Well, I got that other thing I'm
Find it out.
working on that's taking a lot of time, so I'll probably
Okay.
hold off for a while. But I definitely am going to do it again. It was just a lot of work, but I've been getting some positive feedback. I'll do some more.
I don't know if we have anyone that pre-ordered the Anti-Venom, but have you had a chance to look at the artwork that was sent to you? What are your thoughts? I know I like it. I love it.
Thanks, sir.
IR says he's out. Sculpts are looking badass as always. Thank you, IR. Thank you for stopping by, man.
Thanks, man. See you. You do. Thanks for hanging out.
You have a chance to see the what if for the week?
Who you talking to?
You.
What are you talking about? We watched it together.
They don't know that. That's supposed to be yes. You saw the what if.
Oh, okay. We didn't rehearse that. Yeah, I saw it. Have you?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I was around for it. It's my favorite one so far.
Mine too. It's dope. Yeah.
My favorite one so far.
It is action packed, son.
The first one and this one this week are my two favorites.
I don't know why you're not giving Black Panther the respect.
Whoa, why gotta be all that? Why it has to be all that?
I'm just telling you.
I'm just letting you know what my favorites are.
Just saying. That's kind of weird. You hate
How's
on
it
Black
weird?
Panther like that.
You know? Why am I hating on him? And last time I checked, he was Star-Lord, all right? It is a free country.
No.
It is a free country. No. See, I'm not trying to not. MJ says he don't know Bradley. Chadwick was pretty awesome. See? I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm just saying I just told you my two favorites.
Why did you say you don't like? Why did you say you don't like Chadwick like that? Why did you say that?
I didn't say that. Why you put that into the ether? I didn't say that.
Why did you say you don't think that was a good episode?
I didn't say that. You and MJ gonna stop putting words in my mouth, all right? That's not what I said.
MJ knows.
Blur Gaming Network. Good evening, gents.
Hey.
And just he put more than a few bits of moisture in his eyes watching it.
Yeah, no, totally. I didn't know that that
All
was
I'm saying.
his last thing he recorded. So I think it's kind of messed up. It's extra messed up what you just said. I'm just saying. That's all.
Okay, that's how you're gonna do it.
That's exactly how I'm gonna do it.
Did you watch his last film that went on Netflix?
I did watch that.
Damn it, I did. Okay. Damn it.
See? Wow.
Damn it.
Wow. We're learning a lot tonight, everyone. Unfortunately, we're digging into some deep things with Bradley here. You're gonna have to put a pin.
But I had you on that one.
Yeah, I watched it.
But I had you on that one. I was
Day
wrong.
came out.
And this is just like Ed Eisner's final performance in in the newly released Dog Days on Disney Plus. I don't know what that is.
Oh, the Doug Days. Yeah, no, I want to check that out. I'm gonna watch that this weekend. Actually, good call. Have you
Like a
seen the
documentary?
preview for that? No. Watch it with your kids. They'll love it. It's an animated thing with that Doug. I think the dog's name is Doug, but it's a CG, kind of like Dog's Life kind of a movie.
Okay.
Let me guess, you haven't seen that one either.
I don't like dogs, so probably won't. No.
Wow. All right. You're not doing very well towards the end of the show, dude.
It's all relative.
That's true.
All relative.
That is true.
All relative. Blur says he's not sure why, but all of a sudden he wants Mike to give us his best Bob Ross impression.
Nice. Hey, if you haven't seen, oh, that's good. I could have said that for my What's Good. The new Bob Ross documentary is actually good.
It's really good, actually.
Yeah. And my girl, Melissa McCarthy, and her husband are catching a lot of blowback from the Bob Ross Foundation that has been, well, I don't know. I'm going to say they're grimy, but I mean, they claim they're not. But yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb and say they're pretty grimy. Sure.
Yeah, like it's like, 'cause I'm thinking like everything Bob Ross, like his family's getting a piece of that. I'm like, why not? It's Bob Ross.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
family.
And I mean, they almost did, right? Like, I don't want to spoil it. If you guys haven't watched it yet, definitely watch it, man. Like, so Bob Ross was transformative for me as an artist. I used to watch him, and he just made me want to paint and draw and stuff, you know. So just such an upbeat dude. He's like Mr. Rogers for artists, right? Mr. Rogers. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, 100% watch it. It's really good.
Like a really cool thing that Bob Ross was he was able to make everybody think and freaking like paint trees and landscapes.
Yeah, it made you want to try, right? Like, I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
that was the thing. It was like, yeah, you know, it's a great teacher when they make you want to just take a chance on failing, Why this looks so bad? What the heck?
For real though, you gonna give your Bob Ross impression? No.
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 We ain't doing
It was a
all
good
that.
try.
Yeah, we ain't
Try.
doing all that. Something happened to my lights. You can't reset the lights in here. And something happened to my lights, and I can't get a decent render now. Crap. All right. I think that means I should save. Probably should save. Coming to the end of the show, bro.
Oh, time flies.
Yeah, it does.
Blur says Thanos should have some happy clouds.
All right, so I'll throw a little shameless plug in here at the end of the show. If you haven't picked it up already, and you are interested in seeing like the full process of these sculpts and stuff, I have an Anti-Venom tutorial, which is on my art station, which is Mike T Artworks, and also on my Gumroad. And I also am giving mentor sessions with people. So if there's anything you want to pick up and learn, you can reach out to me on Instagram and in a message, and I can set up some training sessions for you if you're so inclined.
But all jokes aside, you're definitely a good teacher, Mike.
Thanks, man. You should make Anti-Venom print into an NFC. Yo, that would be cool. Only Marvel would probably give me if I did that. Same names on our station. Yeah. Yep. Same names.
Keep saying this, but we definitely got to take the time and put our stuff in the Stylus art station.
Mm-hmm.
Add it to the to-dos.
We're getting stuff done.
Thanks, MJ, for the link to Discord.
Nice.
MJ be on it, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Marcos said that you're a very good teacher. You've learned a lot from the videos and advice.
Thank you.
Well, that's a wrap for tonight, Mike.
Yeah, man.
So thank you everyone for joining us tonight. Please look forward to Eric Sosa next week. It should be a lot of fun. We'll put some things out on our social media so everyone knows that he's going to be on. And please, give him a warm welcome when he comes out and bring the questions because, Eric's worked on a whole lot of stuff. And I know that if you haven't had a chance to talk with him or interact with him, now's the time. It'll be amazing.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out. We appreciate it. Have a good night and good morning to those who are watching in the morning.
Exactly.
All right. Bye.